What are the essential opening variations for a solid chess repertoire? Imagine starting a game with a plan that helps you control the board from the very first move. That's what having a good opening repertoire is all about. It's like having a set of trusted tools for every situation. When you build your repertoire, you want openings that are reliable, easy to learn, and flexible enough to handle different opponents. The goal is to follow the basic opening principles. Control the center, develop your pieces quickly, and keep your king safe. For white, the most common opening move is moving the pawn in front of the king 2 squares forward. That's called moving the pawn to e4. It opens lines for your queen and bishop and leads to popular openings like the Ruy Lopez or Italian game. If you prefer a more strategic approach, moving the pawn in front of the queen 2 squares to d4 is a good choice. It often results in more closed positions, like the queen's gambit or Nimzo Indian defense. Some players like to keep their options open by moving the knight to f3 or the pawn to c4. Moving the knight to f3 can lead to flexible openings like the Reddy or English opening, which can transpose into other lines. Moving the pawn to c4 is the English opening, which often results in positional, slow building games. These moves give you the ability to adapt based on how black responds. Against black, your responses should be solid and well understood. If white opens with e4, black can reply with the Sicilian defense by moving the pawn to c5. This is a very popular choice because it leads to sharp, tactical battles. Other options include the French defense, which is more strategic, or the Car-o-Khan, which is known for its solidity. If white opens with d4, black has choices like the queen's gambit declined, which is very dependable, or the Nimzo Indian defense, which combines control of the center with active piece play. The king's Indian defense is more aggressive, allowing black to counterattack in the middle game, while the Slav defense offers a strong, resilient setup. When you choose your openings, remember the core ideas. Control the center with pawns and pieces, develop your knights and bishops early, and castle your king to safety. It's better to master a few main lines rather than trying to learn many complex variations. For example, white might focus on 1e4 and learn the Ruy Lopez or Italian game, while black might pick the Sicilian defense or French defense against 1e4. For 1d4, white can go for the queen's gambit, and black can choose the queen's gambit declined or Nimzo Indian. Having a small set of reliable openings helps you recognize typical plans and tactics quickly. It also makes it easier to transition into the middle game with confidence. Remember, the goal of your opening repertoire is to set up a good position where your pieces are active, your king is safe, and you are ready to fight for the control of the game. Building this foundation takes time, but sticking to proven lines and principles will give you a strong start every game.